Next weekend, you'll have the chance to catch the Augusta Junior Players production of Sistas, which is the longest-running African-American off-Broadway musical. It's a collection of stories and interviews dealing with women's issues, single motherhood, civil rights issues, and social justice, as well as walks of faith. Sounds pretty thought-provoking, doesn't it? Roy Lewis is the artistic director of the Augusta Junior Players. He's here with me today, along with one of the actresses, Charlissa Smith, who plays Gloria. And Charlissa, welcome to the Jennie Show.
Thank you.
Now, you were telling me that you are a student at Richmond Academy.
Yes.
Okay. And how do you feel? Have you been in performances before? Is this one of your first leads?
Yes, I have been in performances before. This is probably one of my second leads.
Okay.
Which was another character called Gloria, which is from Madagascar. But having a lead is kind of fun because you get to explore a different side that you never, as being a supporting actress or being a supporting role, it's more hands-on and you got to think more than you would as a supporting actress.
Yeah, and there's so much to memorize.
Yes. It's a little challenging, but it's fun.
At least you're familiar with the name Gloria, right?
Yes.
You know which lines to read since you've been a Gloria before.
Right.
You know, Roy, one of the things that always impresses me about the material that you select for your youth theater groups, it's material that you want to make them think about and wrestle with.
Yes. You know, at the Augusta Junior Players, or the Augusta Players as an organization, we say that, you know, we select material that we want to engage you, we want to empower you, we want to educate, enlighten, and then we want to entertain you. And so in this particular piece written by Dorothy Merrimack, it's a beautiful piece of collection of stories and true stories and interviews that she collected and composed into a musical. And so when we're listening to the stories that each of the women come forth, and Charlissa is brilliant. She's kind of selling herself short here. She is really one of the backbone characters of the show, and it's her walk of faith and how she is as a widow trusts in her walks of faith, and it's of course that all comes from true stories that have been compiled into this. But we cover music from Billie Holiday all the way up to Beyonce.
Oh, really?
So
wow,
it's
fun.
peppered with lots of great music, and so the writer has done a brilliant job of paralleling music that goes along with each of the stories. And so these particular stories are very powerful. They're very challenging. We find ourselves laughing at each other sometimes, or laughing with each other at times, and then at times we have to honestly take a step back and we have to evaluate, how did that hit home with us, and how do we relate to what they're saying, and then we also look at it at the bigger picture of what's going on in the world today. So this cast of 5 ladies have really done a beautiful job of being honest in the storytelling and developing their character arc that take you on a journey, that they go through life changes. But at the end, it all comes down to the fact that they're family. And they love each other, and through good times, bad times, they're going to be there for each other, and that's what being human is. That's what being family is, and of course, that's what the Augusta Players are. We're going to be there for you for the good times and the bad times. We're going to tell these stories that are true to life, and just hopefully, they say that theater is a reflection of life. And so we love having the opportunity to just experience that and share our gifts and talents on stage. And this amazing young lady is a beautiful storyteller and an amazing singer. I can't wait for you to hear her sing.
Oh, that's
she's
really
got some great
neat.
music. She's doing some Nina Simone.
Yes.
And some Mahalia Jackson. So so we're really excited about the opportunity to bring this story to life on stage.
How do you feel about what Roy has said about you're like a backbone character? That's really neat.
Yes, it's really, I don't know how to explain it. It's a big shoes to fill, but at the same time it makes you feel good, because knowing that you're a backbone and that you're needed is really, it makes you feel good. Because the character, she is a backbone character. She has a lot to say, and what she says, she stands on it. She's not gonna let anybody deter her or make her feel that she's wrong. but she also does it with love and care, and she makes sure that she's not breaking you down, but she's letting you know that it's okay to do something wrong, but here's the right way to do it.
It sounds like you're learning so much about, character, about things of character as a person that you want to continue to take with you after the show.
Yeah, and there are things that I see in my character that's like, that is some kind of me, because she does things and I was like, oh, maybe I would do that if I was her age, or like I would do that if in my family life. And I see things and I'm like, well, that's crazy that I can bring me into the character also.
Well, I think you all have done a great job setting this up. I'm interested in the show, and I'm sure you are too. Take a look now. The performance dates are coming up next weekend at the Kroc Center. It's October 27th and 28th at 7:30 p.m. and then on October 29th at 4 p.m. You can go to AugustaPlayers.org for more information and for tickets. When we come back, the story of a beautiful art show happening in Augusta this month. Still ahead on Jenny, it's an art exhibition with a big mission, funding a need at Jesse Norman School of the Arts. We've got the details after the break.